COVID, but of all causes in the vaccine group, and how many died from all causes in the placebo group. The placebo group had 17 people die, and the vaccine group had 21. So what that means is there were more people died in the vaccine group.
I don't know what any of that means, but no, I'm kidding. I mean, I think that here's the thing with this guy, right? Like, he's this rich guy. He's CIA whacked his who? Uncle. CIA whacked both of his uncles. Yeah. His family's not perfect, but he's got deeply held, passionate beliefs. He's not an idiot. These people want to speak. Everyone else is a grifter, a conspiracy theorist, a nut, people that haven't earned their attention. You know, all these mainstream, establishment types are like, we're the experts. We will not lower ourselves. We will not stoop to the level to discuss anything with you. We will not stoop to the level. We decide who the experts are. The experts say that men can have babies, they can menstruate. The experts say that the Ukraine deserves our entire GDP. The experts say that a 6-year-old is capable of deciding what gender they're going to be. That's what the experts say. That's what the experts say. Those are the experts that cannot be challenged ever at all on the merits. The experts say that the United States of America is nothing more than a white, supremacist, fascist hellscape where nobody that's not white has a shot. Everyone's being hunted. Even though immigrants do better than native-born white people. By statistics, that's what the experts say, the academics, the people that have earned everyone's attention. Seth Abramson, the people that earn your attention are the people that believe all of those things. They didn't believe them 5 years ago. They didn't believe them 10 years ago. Some of them did, but now they all believe them because their job is wrapped up in the belief of those things. Everyone else is a conspiracy theorist, a grifter, a loon, a nut, a fucking psycho. Anyone that wants to ask any question about anything should be ignored. Fully, completely ignored. Shut out, kept in the dark. Because they're the experts. I'm reading the Seth Abramson Twitter thread. And Seth Abramson is like a New York Times bestselling journalist and author. I don't know much about him. Ota's a coward or charlatan for not immediately agreeing to play PR games with Rogan, Musk, and RFK Jr. are trolls, whose toxic masculine bullshit makes them think every man can be persuaded by calling him a chicken. They don't know how to earn attention. When Tucker Carlson wanted to debate me on a show, I said no instantly, despite knowing it would have afforded me significant attention and eventually money. Why did I say no? Because we should never demean ourselves by debating people who haven't earned our time or attention. Hotez owes Rogan, Musk, RFK Jr. nothing. They haven't earned anyone's time and attention, let alone an expert's time and attention on the subject of vaccines. And Hotez owes Rogan's audience nothing because it wants to be lied to about the vaccines. RFK Jr. is doing that just fine. I get secondhand embarrassment watching grown-ass men like Musk and Rogan humiliate themselves on topics of import for years, insisting they know better than experts. Who are these fucking experts, by the way? Who are these goddamn experts that drive the economy off a cliff every 4 years and then print money to bail it out and then give it to Goldman Sachs? These are the experts that maintain an empire around the world that we can't afford and handle their money to the military industrial. These are the experts. Patriot Act, these are the experts. NSA spying on America, these are the experts. These are the experts. Take all your jobs, ship them overseas. These are the experts. Appalachia's done. Detroit's done. They don't care. The middle of America's done. Ohio, let it fall. San Fran, those are the experts. They're killing people in the street. These are the experts. Nobody else should get any attention. Nobody else is, and they've not earned the time or attention. The American empire failing in front of us, being destroyed, eaten from the inside out. And these people are going, well, if you're not an expert, Seth Abramson goes, I understand it's hard for stupid people to know they're stupid. They hate Joe's audience so much. They hate, Seth Abramson has, nothing. He's got, 900,000 Twitter followers. I have as many as him. This is his gig, right? His job is to be influential. I literally stumbled upon his thread by accident. I thought it was crazy. And he's got 77,000 subscribers on Patreon, Substack, where he writes. But if you look at Rogan's numbers, they're in the tens of millions. So people like this have they loathe and abominate Rogan. They hate him. And I'm not saying you have to agree with everything Joe says or think he's right about everything either. I'm just saying these people are so enraged. Like when he writes, I know it's hard for stupid people to understand they're stupid. So I do have empathy for avid fans of Joe Rogan and Elon Musk. But at a certain point, you've had it explained to you by experts why you're stupid so many times that your recalcitrance becomes a character flaw. It's like such an embarrassment to me. These people have been wrong about so much in my lifetime. So much. From geopolitics to social politics to domestic politics. They've been wrong about so much. They've allowed the country to degenerate to a point where we have so many problems eating us alive. And they still hold the mantle of respectability and go, we are the only people that should be listened to. Nobody else should be listened to. The erosion of freedom, liberty, the growth of the national security state, the unending wars, the financial crisis. They don't care. Major American cities, going bankrupt, all of these things, the dominance of the financial sector, the dominance of the tech sector, all of this stuff, all of these people, globalism, unending, unchecked immigration, violence in American city. None of this, anybody who questions any of this is labeled a nut job, a conspiracy theorist, a crank. Don't deal with them. Don't speak to them. Don't speak to them. Don't deal with them. They're not an expert. You want to know why that pregnant woman got stabbed? She's not an expert. Won't deal with you. Not dealing with you. Want to know why people are shitting in the street in San Fran and jabbing needles in their leg? You haven't earned your attention. You haven't earned it, dummy.